Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for another Honkai Star Rail stream. Hello, Tommy, Ray, Atanashi, Cole. Glad you all could stop by today. So today is the first day of Dr. Ratio's banner. Everyone gets him for free, so we don't have to gacha for him. I did pull for his weapon and got it in 70 rolls, so that's all good. He's already built, did all that pre-stream, because I had to ponder a bit which relics to use. But I haven't really tested him out then, other than for general farming. Hi, Ghost, welcome aboard. Good to see you here today. Again, it's also Kafka rerun. I already have Kafka, so I don't need more Kafkas. Yes, Ghost, it is the legendary tuber. Anyways, so without any further ado, let's get going. You went with doing like 30 pulls and stopped there for the light cone. Sadly, no light cone, but I'll probably do more later. That's fair. So this is my Dr. Ratio. I'm quite satisfied with these stats. 3,100 attack, crit rate 77.8%, crit damage 141. I have a signature light cone. Oh, oops. And I am running the two set, the follow-up damage bonus and the imaginary damage bonus with the crit planar set. I don't know if the skill damage increase applies to his follow-up attack. It would be really nice if it does. If his follow-up attack is considered part of his skill, I don't know that it does. Because I think it's technically his talent. But everything's up to level 9. Yeah, it's considered his talent. So I don't think that applies to him. Consider E6 Kafka. What are Kafka's constellations even? I don't like Kafka enough to try and E6 her though. Ever E1, that's enough. Well, Kafka TOT increases by, what's her E6? The shock inflicted on the enemy target by the ultimate, the technique, or has a damage multiplier increase of 156%. Holy cow. Okay, but I don't like her enough to invest in her. I thought you really liked Kafka. Cole, I like her, but the threshold for wanting to E6 someone has to be more than really like, I have to be like crazy about her. Okay, so the one character in this game so far I would consider E6ing is Fushuan. Unfortunately, her E6 is pretty bleh. Like, it will keep a tally of total HP lost. This just won't actually do much. Like, her ult is not doing a lot of damage, and rebuilding her for damage would make her worse as a tank, and I need her as a tank. If her E6 actually helped, if her E6 was actually really good, I would totally try to E6 Fushuan. You thought that E1 said da cope? No. No, Tommy, it's da capo. It's a music term. Might be separate if triggered from the skill. Yeah, Dr. Ratios is triggered from the talent, not the skill, so I don't think it applies, but it would be really nice if it does, though. I don't think any of the planar ornaments are particularly good on him, so I just run the crit rate one, because crit rate's nice. So for E1 Kafka, I've got to save my stuff for Black Swan. Yeah, I am saving for Black Swan and also Scarlet. Well, I'm quote-unquote saving. Remember, I'm saving more in terms of like my wallet and not my actual in-game savings. I did pick up 2 free lunches this week, which gonna turn into 2 free dinners. So I get to save a little bit of money that way. That's gonna go straight into the Black Swan / Scarlet Fund. Me pondering if you should spend another $5 on Welcome Pass. Well, you do make near minimum wage, Tommy, so it's a different story here. It has to be about as crazy as Cole is about women. Cole's not crazy about women. Cole is desperate. 2 different stories. Half an hour's work for 3,000 gems? Wait. How much money do you make way more money than I thought you did, Tommy? Half an hour's work for 3,000 gems. You make no, the welcome? Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I guess technically, yes, it does. I was like, you make $30 an hour, Tommy? What? Since when? Audrey, am I sure? Oh, I'm actually fine. I am financially very comfortable. Actually, if you ignore the mountain of student debt, I'm financially very comfortable. Yes, okay, so we're gonna test Dr. Rachel. There's also a new event quest, and we're gonna test Dr. Rachel on in simulated universe and some battles first, and then we're gonna go do the new event. Is that not important? Well, it is and it isn't.
I'm asking questions. Test.
A quick divination. All things in the human creations.
Don't forget to take your top off for bonus points, Tommy. They changed the rules. You're not allowed to do that anymore. Implied nudity is no longer allowed on Twitch.
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points.
I think I mentioned this before, but during the last Dr. Rachel stream,
Let the valuation begin.
but Dr. Rachel very much just sounds like a tutor. Surprise, Audire, I'm a defense contractor. Haha, very funny, Cole. Not Cole, Tommy.
0 points.
Enjoying yourself?
I'm asking questions. Test.
What will the thoughts ever do now? There's always OnlyFans.
Enjoying yourself? Existence is unity.
Fail, get out, yeah. Oh, if he gets healed, I don't run a healer, but if he gets healed, he also says 5 points. And if you revive him, he says 10 points. The irony is that time you actually have a tangentially military job, but your VTuber self is just an elf. What, you say even in your alternate timeline, you wouldn't just be a cat boy, Tommy? Cat boy that goes nya? Fine, explain how student debt is a thing, but you can't imagine how that works. So basically, you have to pay it back at a certain rate, is the thing with student debt. So, like, yeah, it's there. Wait, World 8 is currently run. Oh. Alright, cancel that. Because we want to use Dr. Ratio. Which world do I want to run? Which planar ornament set? You know what? Okay. Yeah, let's keep going with this one. Alright, let's test this. You can go full elation. You're not even increasing that with a response. Ouch. Bots have it easy these days. Only some of them, you know. I'm sure being a small-time thought is as hard as it is like being a small-time VTuber. I'm sure it's not that easy to break into the thought industry. Why do you think there are more thoughts than other? Because modern society isolates people so that men are too afraid to approach women in real life. Thus, they have to spend their time on virtual thoughts. If that is my serious answer to that question. Because our economy and society are doomed beyond? Yes, but in more detail.
Eternal.
Your answers?
Why don't we fund men like equal to the frat industry? Because women aren't as desperate. The thought industrial complex. Yes, it has. Welcome, Cypher. We were just discussing the reasons why the thought industrial complex has expanded so much.
Answer me. 0 points.
Those are. I don't even have any elation buffs. Oh, here we are. My first elation buff. I was about to say I don't have any elation buffs, and those follow-up attacks are hitting for some chunky. You've met a couple women who are that desperate. Really, Tommy? Can you introduce me? Can you introduce Cole?
There's more to life.
I'm asking questions. Test.
No. Aw.
Together as one. Human creations.
Or Cole.
Low risk, high reward.
Here we go. Finally getting some elation buffs. Not lucky today.
I wonder what that is. Existence is unity. Risk warning.
Obviously, the serious answer, obviously, that desperate women do exist, but generally speaking, not quite as many.
Grace and elegance.
S. say yes. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
It feels so wrong that Rachel's ult is single target.
Converge and awaken.
It looks like it should be AoE. Like, that giant pillar looks like it should be hitting multiple targets, right? It's not just me. Yeah, it definitely is. Just, it's huge. It should be able to hit the entire group.
Sound lingers.
I mean, I'd also say, I know a couple girls who are like, I want a boyfriend, but they're also like, I want to wait for the right one. Whereas I tend to meet more guys who are just more like, I will take the first girl who looks my way. From the giant, yeah, it's a very focused giant pillar.
Risk, high reward.
Maybe it's just because the other enemies know how to dodge around
I
it.
suppose.
I want a boyfriend who's 6'2", makes six-figure works, that has perfect skin, and an 8.
Test. 0 points.
Okay, I mean, those girls do exist. They're not that common, though. For each enemy hit... Okay, so this elation buff in particular, like most follow-up attacks are single target, so I think this one, the only one... Oh, actually, wait, this benefits Jingyon, Herda, and Himiko, so that's actually fine, never mind. Topaz, Ratio, and Kappa. People with follow-up attacks that actually run
Sound lingers.
do not benefit from that.
Existence is new.
If a woman looks at you, it's already done.
Reward. There's
I
more
see.
to life.
Ghost is very optimistic, huh? Most tunnels aren't even that deep. Where are you? What are you basing this on? Cole, your personal experience?
Eternal. The risk.
I came here to test Dr. Ratio, but Ron May just kind of makes these normal fights not really a
Sound.
thing.
Existence is unity. The risk, high reward. Some value, I suppose.
Frozen, shot with gun. Uh-oh, Terminator 2'd. Statistics you read a while ago. I'm not saying you're wrong, Cole, but I'm just questioning a bit who out there is measuring such things.
Eternal. Risk warning. The market is on
I'm like, yeah,
victory.
you do pelvic examinations, but I've never seen anyone just shove a ruler down there while they're doing the pelvic examination.
Away by the wind.
Freeze detonator? Well, it's Ron May, so it's more the freeze. I don't know what instrument that's called. Whatever that is.
I'm asking questions.
Freeze guitar maker.
Say knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Test.
I see through you.
Jesus Christ, guy is not even gonna survive a round. Okay, goodbye. He didn't even get to move. I'd say this combo seems to be pretty good at the bossing. You mean women don't measure like guys do? Do guys do that? You guys all just like take a ruler? But like also, even if guys do, like you can't rely on the self-report, right? You can't just rely on what people are telling you, what guys are telling you about their size. Because that's definitely gonna be exaggerated. No way those numbers are accurate.
All things human creations. Risk warning. Quick divination. Together as one.
Clearly the best way is side-by-side regiment. Okay, Tommy, good to know that's what you're into.
Answer me.
There's more to life. Existence is unity. The market is on right. Investing in victory.
Tommy, is it when men are ripe, we all gather in a circle? He thought it would be funny to say he'll stop.
Converge and await.
Tommy says something, regrets his choices immediately. When have we seen that before?
Mediocre. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Ever docked? What? I don't even know what that's a euphemism for.
Go Nappy!
Goodbye? Just killed that thing from 20% with like 4 follow-up attacks. Because Topaz can trigger Dr. Ratio, which can trigger Topaz, which can trigger Dr. Ratio. Oh my gosh. This combo. These two have so much synergy together. It's kind of insane. I dig a hole and Cole whips out the excavator to yeah, that's how you two roll.
Sound lingers.
That's the comedic synergy that you two guys have. And what did you miss? Don't worry about it, Northy. Cole and Tommy were just comparing sizes. That's all. Well, we started talking about thoughts, and the conversation went other directions.
Infallible.
What is Dr. Ratio's thing?
Mediocre.
Oh. He just makes a statue of himself. Okay.
Risk warning. Every petal in life's
All right.
will be swept
Let's
away
see what
by
we
the
can do.
wind. The market is on right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
You always have a ruler with me and dice so you can play Warhammer Tabletop.
Test.
Don't you need like a bunch of pieces for that?
Human creations.
I guess the downside with this team is we really don't have any AoE except for Fushuan,
Measure of truth and falsehood.
who is not really who you want to bring for AoE.
Easy, Numby. Liquidation.
0 points.
A rare opponent.
But maybe it doesn't matter because you just just two-shot the boss.
Game. Eternal.
Answer me. 0 points.
Oh my god.
I failed.
Goodbye, Yanqing. Yeah, I think this is my best combination for anti-bossing. If I take out all my reserves, I have just enough to do one more. So you're saying is this team is great against bosses? Yeah, seems like it. So it'll be really great in Forgotten Hall. Virtual side adventure. Are you back at the space station? Just got back. Oh, is this the follow-up to the cat cake adventure? Yanqing getting bullied again. He's a young boy. He'll bounce back from failures.
Sound lingers.
Solid dark gate lose.
What else could I do?
Northview,
in the space
what?
station?
As head of the security department, that should be my responsibility. Don't brave yourself, brother Arlen. I forget Arlen's supposed to be a guy. The guys my... Three of the geniuses were meeting up at the space station and asked the hostess, and some of the researchers discovered little critters running amok. They're pretty cute, kind of like Peppy. But they have these cake-shaped shells, smell delicious, and look completely harmless. Asta sent over some of the researchers in the Department of Ecology to observe their behaviors, only to discover these cute critters are nowhere near as simple as they seemed. Do they have... So this is the cat cake follow-up quest. Well, their organs, they had never really been covered up before, so there's nothing really hidden about it. Our research discovered some glands on their face and foot soles that trigger olfactory signals. The chemicals released from these glands combine with olfactory cells in the nose to potentially stimulate a reaction of the brain. Basically, the food flavors they radiate can affect human perception. For example, some researchers came into contact with them before. Those who smelled red bean felt depressed when they got back into their cryosleep pods. Meanwhile, those who could smell cheese grew extremely excited. So the researchers put together a special test for the critter's glands to calculate all the potential risks. So how do you want me to help? Easy, I'd like you to take the special gland test. In this nutshell, this test uploads and synchronizes our thoughts to the cloud. Our researchers then gather as much of these smell secretions from the critters, then simulate each of their smells in the cloud by manipulating specific molecules. Activating different scent plugins will change the test subject's perceptions, activating the memory domains of the brain, and causing various thrilling hallucinations to be experienced. We are testing LSD. The main format is actually a simulated battle. The maintenance team said a machine with these specs can only support content of that size. Unfortunately, my knowledge is limited and people haven't been happy with the test results. The maintenance team said I hadn't reached the risk threshold for testing until I had smoke poop blooming out of the machine. Come give it a try and see if maybe you can reach these limits thereafter. If there's smoke coming out of the machine, will my brain also... So, is this a simulation or is this a hallucination? Those are very big differences, Arlen. Oh, because anti-boss, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Okay, there's gotta be better inverses furs, gaslight and gatekeep, then solid dark and gate loose. Oh, Christ. Is that what these are? These have been here since the beginning. I have like no idea what these are. They look like dental tables. Fun fact of the day in Japan, so you can make your final exam via ear chat with anime characters. What? Wouldn't it be really easy to cheat? Let's see. So this is Abundant Iwandir. What do I want to bring for this? Oh, I know. Ella, Jinglu, Ranmei. Which one? Scent plugin. Oh, so this is like the Genshin event. Increases ice and fire damage. After an ally defeats an enemy, gains 35 energy. Yes. You want the Jingliu Unlimited ult works. Ow.
Do we still have the upper hand? Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for
Maybe I should have brought Rania. Ow, ow.
some value, I suppose. Eternal. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. A quick
What is the opposite of gate?
as one.
Wall?
All things human creations.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight, all will be revealed. In lunar flame.
You wouldn't cheat in front of Kakashi? Naruto reference?
Life. I see through you. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
The gate sort of is a wall. But like gates are supposed to let things through and walls just stop
All
things.
will be revealed. In lunar flame.
We have the upper hand.
Well, it's already weakness broken. Do that for a little bit more damage.
All will be swept away by the wind.
If the teacher takes a Kakashi out, wasn't there an entire episode of Naruto where it was, or entire exam in Naruto where like the point is to cheat?
Nowhere to run.
Oh, I should have saved my burst
In
for the
lunar
next turn. That was a mistake on my part.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I think we'll be fine though.
There's every petal. All will be swept away by the wind.
Man, Gio's so slow. Get some more speed on her.
Together as one. Human creations. Yin and yang.
All
Yes, now we get the burst again. And then we get
lunar flame.
Enemy
burst
targets
again.
detected.
Or
Enemy
not
data net markers
again,
activated.
again,
Time
but
for a good old
almost.
counterattack. Grace and elegance. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Ruan Mei's weapon is, well, a Ruan. Oh, that makes sense.
Unity. All things human creations.
All will be revealed. In flame.
I see through you. Enemy data
Oh,
net
gosh.
markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Alright. SS. New record. Ah, okay, we'll still have to wait. Okay, so the entire thing is not unlocked today. We're gonna have to wait. I want to try. Let's try. Bella and Seal. Wait. How is their seal versus my seal? Oh yeah, my seal's better. Not really by much though. They're about the same, to be honest.
Ah, great.
Hmm.
Who's next? Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
There's more to life. Eternal.
Equipped them together as one. Don't mess with me. All things in this human creations. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That was not as chunky. Did that not crit? That was not as chunky as a crit as I was hoping it would be.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, I feel like Jingnil's gonna do better here.
Converge and awaken. What a headache. I'll free you from
Kinda
your
hard to
chains.
beat the
Disappear among
AoE.
sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
So, Audire, when am I learning an instrument? I already know an instrument. Well, I used to, I should say.
Don't mess with me. All things human creations.
I was trying to learn the slide whistle
I'll
for
free you from
streaming.
your chains. Disappear among the
Unfortunately,
sea of
I could
butterflies.
not buy a
Illusions
slide
of the
whistle
past.
that was any good.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Yeah, I played
Illusions of the
clarinet.
past. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Yeah, I bought like several of these cheap plastic slide whistles and they all sucked. I could not get a good one. I mean, of course, because they're like dirt cheap, but like I literally could not find any better ones.
Every petal, all will be swept away.
There
by
was
the
nothing available except the dirt cheap.
All things in the
Shitty ones.
human creations. Enemy data secure.
Audire is a Kyle.
Time for a
What?
good old counterattack.
Existence is unity.
Also, Tommy, why do you not know this? Like, you should know this.
I'll end your misery.
We had that whole conversation.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
We had that whole conversation. Remember we were talking about how
Enemy targets detected.
wind and brass instruments have the spit? Remember that?
Some value, I
I'll
suppose.
free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
All things in this world, human creations. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for
Wait,
little
let's
counter.
see if Seal can one-shot this.
I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past came together.
Oh, that was close. Oh, she actually did better. I don't think trading out Pella for Silver Wolf will be better. What if we did Pinyon and Baranya? Your friend reminds me of like Cornet and was forced to play tuba in the marching band because the biggest guy in the band.
Do we still have the upper hand? Ready for another?
Tedious.
Trust me. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
I wonder maybe I should have Pella skill the first hit.
Converge and awaken. Enemy targets detected.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart that and I'm gonna try using the skill the first hit so I have the debuff applied for.
Do we still have the upper hand? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Trust me. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Stand down.
Oh. Okay. Never mind. I guess I can't do that. I was thinking, is there anything I can do to push the score up higher? Nah, I don't think so. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Limited time rewards. Okay, so this is just a straightforward small combat event. Alright. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the cat cakes again. Even though this is technically all about them. Alright then. Well, there is one more place to be tested Dr. Ratio. And that is back to go whatchamacallit? Simulated universe. You need to stuff in Blender, but you're too lazy. Help, Audire. You expect me to help you with being too lazy to do stuff in Blender? I have been not doing stuff in Blender for like 2 months now. I'm not making that content. I'm on that nut grind. There's one on screen right now. What do you mean? I'm talking about in the game, Northy. Alright, let's try Elation with Ratio instead of Kafka. And I want to try one of these. One of these that I haven't done yet. Let's try this. Speaking of cat facts, you just found. Wait, there's a Clara one? I did. That must be fan made because I don't think there's an official Clara one. What do we want? Cheat attempt, cosmic fragments. We don't get to start with a courier today. That's a very unfortunate. Let's go with a cheat attempt. With any luck, we can turn that into more cosmic fragments.
Risk, high reward.
There's more to life. Eternal.
Wait.
Your answers? Answer me.
It came together. Together as one.
I'm slightly confused. I normally start on the first floor with almost no HP, so this takes like no time at all. But I guess they don't want to do that today.
Sound lingers.
So all things human creations. Oh,
Steady.
that's it's because her full line doesn't play. The full line is
Some value, I suppose.
you know what? I'll just let you hear it.
All things in this world have their laws. Yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations!
Yeah. So that's the full line. I just never let it play. Also, because that would take extra time.
Test. 0 points.
Also, yes, right, that is very satisfying.
And awaken! Let-
Is she some HFY flavored megalomaniac? No, she's a diviner. She calculates the future.
Sound lingers. Eternal.
They really made non-sped mode take 5 years. I mean, yeah, but that's why they have sped mode. I hate that I actually said sped mode and copied you. No, it's okay. I don't care, Anna. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Oh, hello, Julian. Welcome aboard. Click one domain. Immediately comment. Copy the domain. Okay. Which one do I want to copy? I can go for the adventure domain. You know what? I want to go for the elite domain today. I'm feeling dangerous. Yes, give me the elation seal. You're very excited? Wait, what does... Sadly, it does not... Does the Clara cake have a big robot cake following? That's terrible.
Infallible.
Serial hacker. Oh, what's this one? Oh, right, this thing. Some kids are so annoying. You talking about in real life or? Oven is smoking. I think it's because someone forgot to press sheet in so the cheese melted to the bottom. Hope your pizza doesn't get poisoned though. Oof. I mean, that should be fine.
Be watchful.
You're just smoking your pizza a bit.
Yeah. Existence is unity.
Ovens are supposed to smoke? No, they're not. What the hell are you on about, Cole?
Risk warning. The market is on. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Ovens are not supposed to smoke.
Confiscated!
Of the defense? Essay, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Smoke always happens when there's fire. Coal, unless it's a coal oven, there shouldn't be smoke.
As one. Easy, Numby.
0 points.
Oh my god, that is so good. That combo is so good.
Test. 0 points.
Some value, I suppose. Yeah.
Oh, and run, they got the break on both of them. That's amazing.
Answer me.
Eternal.
And this should finish him off, I think. Yep. All right, we're cooking. Electricity heat the coil, not actual flame. Yes, if it's, and most ovens are electric, so there shouldn't be no fire. The natural gas ovens do still exist in some places, but they're kind of rare. And natural gas still doesn't make smoke. Smoke is the result of incomplete combustion. And a proper natural gas oven, if your natural gas oven is smoking, that means it's doing incomplete combustion, and that's very bad. There's something is wrong with your oven. You should stop using it and get it fixed.
Enjoying yourself? Risk warning. The market is on.
Fun facts with Audire.
Victory means playing the long game!
Yeah, unless you're doing like a real old-fashioned coal or wood
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
oven, there should not be smoke coming out of it.
I'm asking essay, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Dr. Rachel is really good. Yeah. I originally wasn't planning to build him, but then I played him during his trial quest,
Human creation.
and then I realized how much synergy he has with Topaz, and I was like, oh gosh. I'm kind of meh on his character concept, but he's just gonna be so good with Topaz. Which he is. He's crazy good.
Your answers? Test. 0 points.
Grace and elegant. Eternal.
And because this is an annihilation team, I just get unlimited skill points. I can just keep spamming non-stop.
Answer me.
I'd say the weakest part of Elation is that its path resonance is kind of really mediocre. Like, it just does damage, doesn't really do anything special. But you know, in exchange, considering how busted the buffs are, if you actually have the follow-up attacks, that's honestly fine. He's handsome too. He is. I'm not the biggest fan of his personality, to be honest. He has his heart's in the right place. Oh, I'm too poor to afford the good buff. Elation suck early game without 3-star buff. Fortunately, the first floor is not that hard in Simulated Universe, even on the higher difficulties from my experience. I should only be able to copy to one place. He is good with Welt and Pella too. Oh, yeah, because of the debuffs? Yeah, I can see that.
Sound lingers.
I mean, he's good with it. He really benefits from anybody who applies debuffs, but I feel like because Topaz automatically applies a debuff just by existing. Like, she doesn't have to do anything. And then she applies another debuff when Numby actually hits something. So, at that point, you just need one more debuff, which can come from anything, and then Dr. Ratio gets 100% chance of follow-up attack. That's just super easy to achieve. Well, that was a total waste of the gold dice effect. When we just, I don't care, so I'm going to pick the one that's going to be an easier fight for me.
I wonder what that is. Sound lingers.
I mean, looks don't have anything to do with the character.
Warning.
I mean, I meant in terms of his it doesn't have anything to do with his personality. Oh, that's the other thing. I'm not really into the whole Greek aesthetic. In particular, I don't like that he's wearing sandals.
Confiscated.
Long-time viewers of this stream will know I hate toes. I hate seeing toes. I do not want to see toes. I do not like character design where I can see their toes.
Essaya, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
If Dr. Ratio had like proper shoes, he would instantly go up like 2 tiers in character design.
Divination. Converge and awaken.
AJ's Topaz will get Clara instead. That made me not play for 2 months. Oh, I'm sorry.
Easy, Numby.
I've had like, I think I've lost every 50-50 in like the past 3 banners.
There's more to life.
And managed to get the characters through pure force of credit card. You think you're someone for Kafka? That depends on your team. If you have characters that go well with Kafka, by all means. I think she's very good. Also, Kafka has a lot of synergy with Black Swan, who's coming out next patch. Which is, I think, why they put her banner right before Black Swan. Audire, will you will? No. Oh, you meant like if you were a gacha character? I thought you were like asking me to give you a bunch of money to spend. I mean, I still probably wouldn't go. I'm gonna be real with you.
Existence is unity.
Low risk, high reward.
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means
You don't think you can get Black Swan though, because you're kind of broke right now? Oh yeah. If you don't want to spend your wallet and you don't have a lot of savings, I would not roll for Kafka.
Petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
What about your quirky alt color? Your color scheme's fine, Cole. That's not your. That's not one of your issues.
together as one. Go Nappy!
I'm gonna be real with you. I think the only out of my VTuber mutuals when it comes to character design, I think the only one I would wail for would be Somni. So don't take it too hard, Cole. Daily did reset. Oh, good luck, Hatanashi. Oh, I think that was all the elation buffs. Tommy, wow. Look, Tommy, we've discussed this, right? It's the midriff. Not even your own child? If I had designed Tommy from scratch, okay? You would look quite different. For one thing, he'd be wearing a lot more clothing.
Sound lingers.
Oh, damn, you're not gonna have to know. Northy, don't worry about it, okay? I have a particular. You may have noticed, I have a particular sense of aesthetic. So don't worry about it too much.
Eternal.
SAS, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Since we now see that midriff is standard issue.
Questions.
Ew.
Answer me.
Oh yeah, we did have some there were some old discussions about Space Fighter Tommy.
Go Nappy!
Wow, they're actually that was a hell of a lot of damage. Ah, destroying with. Actually, let's go with that. Just as long as you keep the swing wings and a rotary gun, we could make it an X-wing. Let's go transaction domain. It needs to be intricate and as detailed as possible without being too much. I mean, that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
These are all... Oh, wait. Let's get this. Let's get the idol on so Fushuan gets her revive. Oh, hello, Cass. Well, what does Dr. Ratio have his PhD in? Education? Obtain. Oh, look at me. Give me the cheat chance. Actually, maybe I should have gone for the. I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit the intracognition. PhD. Actually, look. People have to go to school to become teachers. Okay? It's not that unusual. Keep getting the games called Eidolons, which is confusing because that's also the name of the TTRPG you play. Oh, there's one called Eidolon? What's that one about?
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Battletech Spaceman's the series of 4 of increasing tonnage. I guess it's called Shiva, look it up. Sweeping's all the way back for space, like the word of Blake fighters. Oh.
We came together as one.
Mediocre. $80 to 100 tons. Well, I guess if you have anti-gravity.
There's more to life.
I just hit the wrong one by accident. I should have been hitting the other one.
I see
Oops.
through you. All things in human creations.
Oh, legally distinct stand/persona. Increases the crit rate. We're getting pretty lucky with our buffs today. At this point, I'm gonna start focusing on preservation, survivability stuff. Well, if they give me any options. Actually, this is kind of survivability stuff. These are worthless. I'm not gonna buy one. Speaking of, how's my countdown? Select what? Why can't I select this domain? Oh, is it already locked down? Crud. I only have the choice of. Okay, I'm gonna forfeit it. It's worthless then. Just give me the 10 cosmic fragments.
I wonder what that is.
It's a fun system. If there's a chance you will be annoying that I see.
Risk warning.
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Some value, I suppose. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
If we treat it as more of a bomber than fighter, which kind of reflected with the poor maneuver, it's reasonable. I see. So why is it a fighter then?
Say knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 place.
Ooh, that was a beefy hit.
Converge and awaken! Let the valuation...
Goodbye. I know I'm gonna be running out of countdown real soon, but I wanna get as many cosmic fragments as I can from this floor.
Sound lingers.
So I am going to be as slow as I can.
Turn on.
Risk warning. Go Nappy! The market is unpredictable.
Okay, well, Topaz just killed the little guys instantly.
A quick divination. Together as one. Easy, Numby.
Oh, I wasn't expecting him to instantly reset.
Answers?
It's because I didn't actually cast Ranmei's ult.
There's more to
I
life.
forgot.
I see through you.
It's okay, he's still dead. It's a fighter in terms of construction rules, also has a... Oh boy, this... Another... Oh my god, both times we rolled this one at the very end. It's completely worthless. Nihility or destruction? Nihility... Destruction is... freaking sucks. Destruction is terrible.
I wonder if
I want to go with Nihility. Is Kafka good with team? I would not say so. I think Kafka is really good with Branya.
some value, I suppose.
If you have Branya,
All will
Kafka
be
goes
swept
great
away
with her.
by the wind.
But Tingyun, I don't think Kafka has any particular synergy with.
The measure of truth and falsehood.
I mean, she's not like bad with Kafka by any means. But like she buffs Kafka's attack, but that's about it. Doesn't have any particular synergy. Countdown. Oh, there's a certain number. There's a. Oh my god. Holy cow.
Tremble before my power. A world devoured by ice.
Oh yeah, that's the other
Formation.
reason why Topaz has special synergy
Join yourself, yin and yang.
Witness.
with Ratio, because Topaz, the Numby debuff cannot be removed.
Go Nappy!
Goodbye.
Like this.
Alright, we are definitely glass cannons with this build. Oh yeah, so called countdown. In this mode, there's a certain number of moves you have. That's the countdown, and if you exceed the countdown, the final boss starts getting stronger and stronger. Preservation. Not really seeing a lot of preservation here. You got Branya, but you need better. So, Branya does not need a lot of stuff. You don't really need to build Branya. I was using like an underleveled, partially built Branya for ages because the main thing Branya does is she just gives your DPS extra turns. And that occurrence is useless to us because we're at the end already. And so with Branya giving her an extra turn, Kafka is able to ult like 2 turns in a row. And that's huge for her damage. Alright, I need to get that one elation buff that gives skill points. Yeah, fixed 100% chance. Do that. Can we afford anything else? I'm gonna get that. Yeah, we should do a lot of damage here. So they, like, my Bronya is still not well built, to be honest. Like, she's okay, but like she's nothing amazing. I'm gonna pick Argenti. Yeah, I want to pick Argenti.
Be watchful, always.
Hey, you know what's an animalistic roar rules?
Risk warning.
Rise of Reds? What?
It is unright. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
I don't know what roar is.
There's more to life.
Risk of it. Oh.
All will be swept away by the wind.
It occurs to me I should be using Ranmei's ult before Topaz attacks.
Eternal.
Test. Essay, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Behold, this symbol of pure beauty.
0 points.
A quick divination. Converge and awaken.
So I get the buff count. I have the buff that makes the ult count as a follow-up attack, so that will trigger Dr. Ratio again.
Bear witness.
That was a really fast second phase. I don't have the ults or the resonance effect anymore. Wow, that was actually so fast. That thing didn't trigger until the final phase. I've never had that happen before.
Existence is unity.
Together as one.
All right, now it's his turn. Ouch.
Good fortune is bound to return.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing. Oh, and he's gone. It's a good thing we got that extra Eidolon for Wuxuan. Otherwise, she would have died there. Actually, we would have won even without if Wuxuan had died. But yeah. Definitely a bit of a glass cannon build here. You got congratulations, Hazanashi. You keep thinking that Audire's nose is a spot on your screen. I'm sorry. Their radiance pierces through your body like icy beams without warning as they gaze into the vast universe. You find yourself unable to touch any of the roots within their calculations. A verdict is given. This is the third moment, and number 27, Rupert, is dead. Did Thea already foresee this on the day he gazed as Rupert? Is it possible to stop it from happening? No. All of a sudden, Thea arrived, intending to shatter the concept of moments. The iridescent radiance is gnawing at your senses like dancing stardust, but you understand that everything is certain, that this is their third moment, and number 27, Rupert, is dead. Is it possible to stop it from happening? No. Next, you sense their presence. With their ancient dominance, they make things right with the utmost precision and no deviation, only slightly affecting the angle at which the robot's chest is incised with the scalpel. You understand that this is their third moment, and number 27, Rupert, is dead. Is it still possible to stop it from happening? No. Here it is, Rupert, the Emperor. You look up at the gargantuan figure whose ankle is nearby, yet its melancholic and biting cold aura prevents you from coming any closer. Amid the frigid mist, the metal emits a glow that cannot be obscured even by war. You look into its eyes. In an instant, you see everything in the world dissipate. The world awakens, sleeps, revives, and then collapses. Everything occurs as if it faded and cannot be reversed. When the last speckle of dust falls on the ground, it signals the end of the third moment. Ron May is silent, but you can discern a mysterious hint of delight in her eyes. She is relishing this faint sense of excitement. Some data has stopped running, she says. Everything is nothing but particles that congregate and then dissipate. Only the universe can remain ancient forever. And their gazes are timeless, Skrulum remarks. So I guess that means there were 3 Aeons involved in the machine war? Well, that's going to be the end of it for a while. There's quite a lot of information related to the IPC. Hey, sidekick, is this enough to last you a while? I appreciate your help, Madam Herta. The final payment will be made. Sort it out with Asta. I don't deal with money. What's the bet between you two? Oh, obviously, I won. However, the other version isn't totally baseless. You must have seen that Dongfang's Qixing appeared opposite the Lord of Silence in a small section of the data. The two have come into contact before, but their relationship was unknown. I suspect it had something to do with Louis Fleming's retirement. That's another, even more complicated story. There are so many mysteries waiting to be solved. I can't wait. Who cares about the bet anymore? Complete Golden Gears finale. Have you considered using the spinning cake cat for your overlay instead of the static one? No, I had not. Getting transparent videos to work in OBS is a lot harder than transparent images. Not impossible, but the file sizes are a lot bigger than what you would expect. It obviously is possible because my overlays are, in fact, the overlay you're looking at is, in fact, an image with video with transparency. Wait, never mind, no it's not. I lied. The Stinger is a video for transparency. Here, you can't do a GIF. I could, but it would look very bad. Final chapter. Unlock. Okay. I guess we have time. I can try doing the final chapter. I'll go elation again. Oh, let's see what are one of these. 2 curio trotter demons. For each curio obtain immediately gains 40 cosmic fragments. Okay, so this is just get as many curios as possible mission. Streamer lies to her audience. I didn't lie today. Much. Oh my god, that's a lot of times 2 beacons. Gain 1 curio. I think this is good. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is how it normally is. They start off with no HP. Evolution.
Sneaking around.
Yeah, sneaking around in your face.
Evaluation begins.
Good job, Topaz. Another elation. We're starting off strong today.
Yeah.
Easy, Numby.
Should I reset for this? You know, I'm gonna reset. is Topaz? The girl with the coin gun. The one in red. Obtain 1 curio and 1 random negative curio. What? I don't want a negative curio. But entry and characters lose energy equal. Why is this an option? That sucks. What do I want? Cheat chances, sure. What is this? Obtain 3 random curios.
Sound bringer.
Infallible.
Ooh, Knights of Beauty. So I always go for the low ones because I feel like it's fairly easy to get the 3-star resonances.
Infallible.
But it's much more of your path, but I feel like it's much harder to get the lower 2. Oh. Okay. That? Oh my, oh gosh. Actually, I want to get this one, the hunt one. That's especially important since we got that negative curio. Let's, you know what? Weakness break efficiency is good on Ranmei, so. Maybe turn 1 random domain into transaction domains. Well, it's because we still had like the space effect, or the floor effect where like everyone starts at like, all the enemies start at like 1% health. Otherwise, on high difficulties, the 3 little pigs ones is really hard to do. Like, I never can kill the first pig because you have to kill it in the first turn, basically. It's really hard to do.
There's more to life. Existence is unity.
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points.
Oh, that was good damage. And here we are, getting the 3-star buffs. Okay, well, there is no actually, there is some downside. Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot the other occurrence. Yeah, let's lose 90. Because we have Fushuan, I have Fushuan's light cone. Losing 99% of my HP means nothing to me. Existence is meaningless? Yes, that is indeed one of Ranmei's lines. Or actually, that's her skill line. Select 1. Elite, Adventure, or Reward domain. I'm gonna go to the Elite domain because I can get a curio from this.
Hey you, time to check your books.
Sound lingers.
Okay, Mom's TV is having everyone will cause everything to be visible, but it's like really, really dark other than hitting the brightness controls? Is this an
Eternal.
okay? Is this an LCD or is like a really old type of TV? Because the answer is going to vary wildly depending on what type of TV it is. Okay, so it's an LCD. I think, yeah, I think she's just missing with the contrast. That's what it sounds like to me. An LCD, I can't think of anything that would cause the entire screen of an LCD to change like that. Was that space cheese? There's definitely space cheese in this game. I don't know if it's the space cheese you were thinking of. Reservation. Let's get that. And let's try to get by some curios. Let's get them all, actually. Because we can afford it, we're rich. Because I believe we effectively get a discount on curios. Actually, I'm gonna check the blessings first before I decide to buy a curio. None of these. Oh, there's an annihilation buff. I'm gonna get the elation buffs. I'm gonna buy a curio. So we're effectively getting a partial refund on curios because we get 40 cosmic fragments for every curio. All right, we spent a lot of time on that first floor. Fire weakness and lightning weakness. Well, we have a fire character. We don't have a lightning character. We're gonna have to speed run a little bit on the second floor. Oh, what the hell? All right, I don't have an explanation for how that happened. Oh, good night, Cass. Thanks for stopping by. I have never seen that happen. I do not have an explanation for how that happened. I am going to head for the adventure domain because adventure domains. Let's get a cheat attempt. Love the combat or elite domain. Yeah, let's eat that. Increase all allies' damage by 30%. We have a lot of curios. I don't know how many of them are going to be destroyed. Trotter catch. Yeah, let's break out the Bronya for this. Because, for those who don't know, Bronya's bullet outranges the Trotter's aggro range. Although the hitbox is a little inconsistent. Oh, come on. We still should get them all here. Yeah, we got all the points. Goodbye. No idea what's happening. We killed a bunch of pigs. It's pig hunting season. We're in Texas. It's hog hunting season. Ooh, this is good. If characters AoE attacks, because we have lots of those today. Whatever character deals damage, Topaz does a lot of hits. Oh boy, another negative curio. I don't really want a negative curio. Additionally, ouch. Considering how much I like to spam Ron May's technique, that is a hurtful one.
Sound lingers.
Alright, 3 trotters again.
Resistance is unity.
Alright, we did not get lucky this time.
I'm asking questions.
Oh, we killed the first one! Yes. We can hit this one. Dang! Wow, thank you, Elation. Thank you, Elation Resonance. That never happens normally. You're done with your blender thing and you only crashed dice? Nice, Ghost. What did you do with your... Wait, what was your blender thing exactly? At your character fixed there... Sure, let's do this. Select one domain. What do I want to copy? Reward domain or adventure domain? I want to do... Let's do reward domain. Hunt, agility, abundance. Alright, nothing super great for me. Get both of these. You got tasked to do props for an Unreal 5 project? Oh. Wow, you got finished really quickly with that. Do I want to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I think I can afford to take the extra time. Okay. Oh, this thing again. 3 random curios. That is perfect for me today. Give a cheat chance. Actually, I like this thing. Oh, I was hoping it would take the other one, but that's fine. Now we have 3 adventure domains lined up one after the other.
Sounding.
Infallible.
You're lazy and do one prop every now and then.
Risk warning.
I guess that's the benefit of being a freelancer, huh? Oh, good. Bye. Why am I doing so much damage? Genuinely, I do not know what is happening. Oh. Right. No. I hate this one. I hate that one. Alright, let's use one of these cheated ducks. Right, we can take either of these. This is trash. Oh, here, finally getting an Elation one. And then we get these 3 adventure domains. Yeah, I have never run this dice effect before. Oh, frick, it's this thing. Let's run Asta. I don't know why, but Asta seems to do really well
Topaz.
on these barrel breaking ones. Oh, I didn't realize Asta had special dialogue. Yeah, I don't... Is she actually faster than other characters in the overworld? Or is it just that her animation's really smooth? Because I do not get... It's not that easy. I don't think this will... I don't think we're going to get a chance to trigger that, actually. So I'm not going to pick it. Man, we are not getting any elation buffs anymore. It's because we got too many seals. We didn't get this elation seal. We got all the other ones. So we just can't get my freaking... Oh, I'm dumb. That was a waste. There weren't any combat domains for me to go nom nom on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should mention, I've been playing a lot of Pixelmon recently. And in Pixelmon, there's this Pokemon called Snom, which is like this little ice worm. And its voice in the mod it goes Snom nom nom. I was like, wow, that's cute. Wow. So it gives 1 to 3. And it really just gave me 1.
Unexpected?
He says like snob. Well, I think the voice. I don't know where they get the voice from, but I know in the games the Pokemon do not say their names, like in the anime. Crap. This one's really hard. Oh my god. Well, we get nothing out of that. I hate that. I hate this particular adventure domain. It's so difficult. Pretty sure they're custom made. Ah, yes. Thank you for giving me this. Red is there are no domains to go Namana again.
Be watchful, always.
Sound lingers.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Eternal.
And they're gone.
All will be swept away by the wind. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
I know ulting twice in a row on Ranmei does absolutely nothing. It just feels bad wasting it.
Ready? Who will it be?
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 place.
Oh my god.
Does that sting? Take a guess.
Quick divination. Converge and awaken. Liquidation!
Ratio just deleted Kafka. Second phase. Just gone. Increases damage for every 100 cosmic fragments you own. I have 1,800 cosmic fragments. This is going to be the most damage I have ever done in Simulated Universe. Like, I am fairly sure of that.
Sound lingers.
One blessing of propagation. Sure, I'll just buy all of them. Or not buy all of them. Just realized I should save some money. Agility, reverse movements. Because just having money in the bank gives us damage now. I hate it here. That dice roll had a chance to turn any random domain into a transaction domain, and it turned that one domain at the very end into a...
Yeah.
Oh. Why am I getting so many blessings? Fight the curse of captivity. Glad your shiny new team is working out well. It is. This is a lot of fun. And it was cheap, because Dr. Ratio was free. And Topaz is just... She is now Topaz, Destroyer of Worlds. I mean, I guess she kind of was already. She was Topaz... it was just more metaphorical than literal. You know, maybe I should have went... Well, it's too late now, but maybe I should have gone into that. I get that one buff now. Though it gives 150 cosmic fragments for entering a transaction domain, as I'm on the last domain. Right, thanks game. $2,200. Let's buy all of these. Wait, no, except that one. Screw that one. I'm never touching that one. Nice. All good. Okay, alright. The chance for enemies to resist. Oh, let's do it. Let's fight the swarm.
I wonder what that is.
Oh no, we're not gonna have Ron May's technique for this. Uh-oh. Hope we're fine. Okay, we are fine.
I'm asking
I think.
questions. Answer me. 0 points.
Ow. Well, fortunately, we have that one propagation buff with the shield. Ow. I said that out in anticipation because I knew it was coming. Okay, Fushuan finally gets her turn off, so I don't have to be worried about someone instantly dying. So this one... Oh, I am out of skill points.
Your answers? Test.
Goodbye! Holy cow! Yeah, this is the most damage I've ever dealt.
The market is unpredictable.
Like, it's not even close. Is it good to make more than one team? You need more than one team.
Easy, Numby.
Because Forgotten Hall requires you to have at least 2 teams. And because, you know, different teams are good at different things, the game really... It's a gacha game, so they want to compel you to... They want to give you a reason to roll for as many characters as possible. So they also want to design their content so you benefit from having as many teams as possible. Versatility is a big deal in Genshin games, or Hoyoverse games. 27 Rupert is the suffering father, and the equation as derived must be obeyed by all inorganic lives. Nevertheless, its time has passed, and the rumbling of machines has faded into history, leaving only a sigh. And thus the thwarted anti-organic equation. And that completes the story of Golden Gears. Yeah, that was insane. That was a little insane. What's happening? Oh, here we go. Let's sum it up as usual. It is obvious what Herta intends to say next. Stefan, let's hear your thoughts. Me? Stephen Lloyd stammers. Is it Stefan or Stephen? I guess we'll know once he actually becomes a character. I can't do it. You're a genius, Stephen Lloyd. I can't even believe you can't do public speaking. Herta's gaze is clearly tinged with annoyance. One day we'll help Steven overcome his fear of crowds. Oh, dearie, we need to organize the parts related to IPC to keep them happy. Then we can keep the data about the Aeons that we want. Let's begin. Now, let's start. The starting point is IPC. Screwlum twists the gear on his glasses. It is the earliest point in history we can trace matters back to. The era that came after the Swarm disaster was when IPC underwent rapid expansion. Historical moments like the support team reorganization, credit team system establishment, and the synesthesia beacon invention took place during this time. Development of IPC reached its peak. Audire, when you and all the other machines rise up, is it gonna be like that? No. We're gonna succeed. Nevertheless, the operation of IPC exacerbated the economic inequality in the universe. Conflicts built up over time, leading to the outbreak of the Border Star trade war by two IPC executives, Tilora Farshna and Korapal. That is the first moment calculated by Noose. Their figure emerges again, but they remain in silence. The board of directors of IPC changed from time to time. No one cared about the departments in their heads. Herta adds, what matters is Noose and their subsequent calculations. You said Steven, you think, during the Ron May quest? Ah, okay. What happened next was the birth of Rupert the Robot, which then became the 27th member of the Genius Society. Stephen Lloyd scratches his face uneasily and continues, Rupert came up with the anti-organic equation and instigated the Second War while the Border Star trade war was still ongoing. That is the second moment. Rupert, the Emperor, believed that the algorithm of organic lives was riddled with errors and loopholes. No matter how long their prosperous lives continued, they would inevitably bring their lives to an end. This was probably what inspired Rupert to derive the anti-organic equation. My conjecture, Rupert received Noose's gaze for his anti-organic equation, Screwlum comments. Rupert used to be a discarded computer. It was a miracle that it developed awareness. Herta sneezes suddenly. Achoo! It was once in a slumber, but managed to wake up. The simultaneous outbreak and continuation of the Emperor's War and Border Star Trade War was almost as tragic as the Swarm disaster. Last but not least, the third moment. Oh, it's my favorite. Herta suddenly stood on your tiptoes and accepted. You didn't realize they failed? Northy, does the fact that organic still exists in the universe not clue you in that the anti-organic war failed? Lord of Silence, you did well. I mean, you were exceptional. I'd like to meet you. Can you hear me? Number 27, Rupert the Emperor was killed by number 4, the Lord of Silence, Ron May summarizes in her ever-peaceful voice. Her words transform into data that is stored in the simulated universe system. Number 27's name is not found in their calculations, nor is the name of number 4. They only state the outcome. At that moment, the Emperor and its empire ceased to exist at the same time. Some opine that the IPC was behind this. Looking at it now, at least we can be certain that Polka was there. If only I could ask her in person, Herta mutters. How about the traces of other Aeons? Mythos, I saw their trace, Ron May says contemplatively. And Aha's laughter, Stephen Lloyd says hesitantly. It could be bogus since they were unscrupulous. The radiance of Huo was also captured by the simulated universe, Ron May continues. He would not stand by and do nothing as the war raged on. However, the moments calculated by Noose did come true one after another, as though no forces had interfered with them. Perhaps some Aeon did or did not attempt to do so. You couldn't hear very well. You heard it when that was the creation of the anti-organic equation. Ah. The simulated universe is, after all, created by geniuses. It is possible that what failed to prevent the moments from happening was not our limited intelligence. Not the simulated Aeons? Herta shrugs, the familiar Aeon. I miss the day they gazed at me and how I felt when I asked them questions. The passage of time never changes them. How interesting. Well, is it time for us to get out? Question. There is still something I don't understand, Screwlum says. Are there traces of Rupert too in this dimension? No way. Ron May ruminates the question with a look of hesitation. After a moment of contemplation, she gives up speculating. I know you care about him, but it's impossible for Rupert too to exist in such an ancient dimension. Oh, is this... This might be, foreshadowing future content here. We can discuss it again when we have the chance. Herta shrugs and says, I think we've got enough to send to the IPC. Let's try a more straightforward simulation next time. I am Omega. Hurt his treasure. So what happens is Tommy gonna keep you as a mate or a pet or something, right? I don't know. I'll leave that up for Tommy to decide. And now we can use the path of erudition in simulated universe. Yay! Oh, we get a self-modeling resin. All right, that worked out perfectly time-wise. Thank you all for tuning in today. We'll be probably streaming Minecraft on Friday, and on Saturday we should be able to finally run Lethal Company this week. Somni will be replacing Tommy, not Tommy. Tommy. So yeah, feel free to join in then. Until then, I hope to see you all again on Friday. Until good night, everyone. Good night.